Thanks, Tiffany. I love it.
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold?
Well, do you know what she wants, Lucius?
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up?
It's not for us to decide her future.
In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start. We're going to need help. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business, but, you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. It's just that our work means a great deal to me.
Let's put a pin in this for now.
That's fair. We'll get this taken care of in no time. But if you want me to stop...
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad. Too slow.
Well, I'm strange, but I'm not that into projectiles being aimed at my head.
Hey, Bruce.
Tiffany? Huh, Tiffany?
So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Haha, what's a little drone strike between friends, right?
Oh. Great first impression, huh? I'm sorry, Bruce. I didn't...
Can you believe it?
I actually have a life. It's a pretty useful little gadget, if I say so myself.
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
What does it do? You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you?
He's being serious. This is above your pay grade. It seems to get louder as I apply pressure to the outer rim. Seems to trigger when the disc is held at an angle. Twisting the disc seems to trigger it. It feels like it's responding to my touch somehow. Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. There's not much time. Get yourself out. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but... it doesn't look good. We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman? Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. The hours you work? Not a chance. There's something different about you. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look... Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab. You just said that out loud. No. That is definitely not what I meant. You look like you're not all there. Out of it. Interesting. Too late. Already touching. That's just weird. What a strange thing. Keep it anyway. Seriously, what is this thing? Come on, guys. Clearance? The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. It's like whoever made it, almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. You guys are lucky I'm here to help. I've never seen anything like it. Micro pulse waves?
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out. Let me take a crack at it. Advanced. Oh, I know I can help. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
I'd like him to see a therapist, but... You know Alfred.
When you get stuck, you know where to find me. That he's having some issues with his health? I'll take that as a no. For now. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation. Have fun scratching your heads.
We'll give him back when we're done. Promise. Now, if you'll excuse us. Sorry for the unannounced visit. Sorry, but we need to borrow Mr. Wayne for a little bit. The people of this town really dragged your name through the mud. Last year must have been one hell of a year for you. I'd like to know why.
I miss him so much. Okay. None of this feels real. I still can't believe he's gone.
I should go talk to her.
I can't imagine how devastated she must be.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry.
Please forgive me. The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Thank you, Bruce.
To lose her father in such a violent way. Yes, She can use all the support she can get.
It's just... I'm so angry. I just don't know who to blame.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday. 1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion rocks Wayne Tower.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident, but with no suspects, and only...
Hey, Tiffany.
To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. He was a good man.
I'm gonna miss you. From the very beginning. You were always there for me, Lucius. As if they were my own. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. You don't have to worry, Lucius. Everything we do, you're at the center of everything we do.
He was truly one of a kind. We can't let him get away with it. This is personal. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this... Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family, and tore a family apart in the process. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations.
I swear to you, I will make him suffer. Riddler will pay for what he's done. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice.
As long as he is stopped.
Riddler is a threat to Gotham, and that's why he has to be stopped. But we can't make this about revenge. Believe me, Alfred, I know how you feel.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. We need to put Riddler behind bars. I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme.
Oh, God, Lucius.
I don't know what we'll do without him.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it.
If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know. Your dad was like family to me.
Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. They hardly saw him at home because of it. He loved working for you, you know? I know I shouldn't blame you.
Tiffany.
You were the one working him to the bone. Easy to say that now.
He should have made time for his family. For you.
Well, I hope it was worth it. A real company man.
I asked a lot of him. I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important. Just normal corporate R&D stuff.
More important than family. And he gave it all, didn't he? Just thought there'd be more time.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
That weird disc. I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. Did you put my father's life at risk for that? Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Don't think because we grew up together I'm gonna let this go. Whatever you got my father into. Now I guess it's true. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. I'm sorry. And I am not that same gullible little girl who believed your ghost stories when I was 6.
Maybe too much.
He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
Just father and daughter. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? There was hardly anything left. I saw his remains, Bruce. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. For my own sanity. Please tell me. God, Bruce.
It's not the right time. Just not here. Tiffany, I will tell you soon.
An explosion that size. In my dad's lab, maybe, but not in his office. I need to know. Bruce, I need answers.
I can't share that with you, Tiffany. I'm sorry. I mean, it is need to know, and I can't give them to you.
Just tell me one thing. I know a cover story when I hear one.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
It doesn't quite add up. What do you mean? What are you mixed up in? You were trying to keep me away from it.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did.
Fine. Was that what killed him?
I would never put Lucius in harm's way. How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me.
I need to know.
I had no idea Lucius could get hurt.
I will find out, and I will shout it to the world. I wouldn't trade places with him. Maybe.
I know your dad's in a better place.
What do you mean? Why not? I thought so. I hope you can forgive yourself.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do, finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again.
It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He can do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
Well, the only thing there's an old water tower. Nice work, Batman. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far. I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler.
Just be careful around her, huh?
If she can offer help, I'll take it.
Glad to see we're on the same page. I'll have my people call her people on the way. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Makes you wonder what's next. I guess it's the right thing to do. I used to think having money like that solved all a man's problems. Turns out it just adds to them. I heard you got all buddy-buddy with her after I was out of earshot. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I gotta watch out for her. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless.
How so?
Once you cross it, you stop being on the side of right. There's a line, Batman.
Whatever gets results. Fine with me.
Sometimes you can't see it at all. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. I'm glad to hear you say that.
It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.